Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Remember in my last video we talked about how to install a Next.js application, your Next.js project rather, how to start up, how to commence your Next.js project. So this is the outcome. If you remember my video, this was the title, the name of my project, my YouTube tutorial. This was the project that I wrote in starting up my Next.js life, right? My Next.js project life, that kind of a thing. So I'm just going to introduce you to in continuation of that video because it was taking time to install. That's why I had to end the video. So I'm going to introduce you to this file structure. So this package.json or package log.json, this is where we have these dependencies, right? This is where we have let me delete this one. This is where we have the dependencies, right? So most likely when you want to download something, for example, maybe you want to download a particular package, the things you are going to download, it's all going to land in package or JSON. So it's more like the storehouse, right? It's more like the storehouse. That's pretty much about your package or JSON. Things you want to download, it ends up here. So and it depends on the version. So you can see this version here, this version, this version. So it year by year, most of the time they usually update, right? So you also have git ignore. Git ignore is probably things you don't want to be seen when you push to your GitHub. Some things that you want to make private, right? Things like the environment variable and what have you. These are the things that you put in. These are things you put in your git ignore. Then inside public, these are things that you would like to put, maybe your logo, your images, right? Probably when you are building your front end web application, you want to put in images, you want to put in your logo. It's preferable that you can put it in the public, right? Then Node, this is so I need us to actually install Node because without installing Node, you can't start you can't start your Next.js project. Without installing Node, you can't start the Next.js project. And this is a website. This is a website that you can use to install Node, right? So that's pretty much it. Then so now if you want us to just do something very little, we can easily open from source. So as you can see that I just toggled source right now. So this is page. So if I do npm run dev, right? This is the thing that's going to be seen in my web application. So let me do something now. Let me open up my terminal. Let me open up my terminal now, and I'll just simply type in npm run dev. So once I type in npm run dev, you are going to see you are going to see this. This is the page I will render on my screen. This is the page I'll render on the screen. You can see page.csx. This is the page I'll render on the screen. So once I do npm run dev now, it's going to npm. Right, this npm means node package. So that's why it's important to install Node because without Node you can't kick off your Next.js project. So Node is very important. That's why it's called Node package. So that's npm for you. So npm run dev, run development, right? So that's what it basically means. So this is more like I want to see what is being rendered in my page. So it's loading now. Just checking. Let me zoom out a bit. Aha, I've seen. So you just click the local host that is going to run now. So it's loading now. Our web application is loading. It's currently loading. It's currently loading. So there we have it. So this is what renders on our screen. What you see in your page.csx, right? What you see in your page.csx. This is what renders. This is what renders on the screen. I easily change it, so it doesn't really matter about. I could easily just change it. I could remove this and put in my own, right? So there's nothing to. So this is where life begins in Node.js. Basically, this is where life begins in Node.js. Um, this page, the home page, is the home page where you see your different applications and the likes. So this is basically where life begins in Node.js. So I could easily just type in this. So this is what's going to be rendered. So this is my p tag. This is what's going to be rendered on in our web application now. So once I refresh, right? Can you see? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. So that's about it, guys. And there's also another thing again, right? About this Next.js thing. We call it npm run build. npm run build. So probably there's something wrong with my application, right? There's something wrong with the application that I have built or you have built. Something is not right, and you don't want to just push. You don't want to just push your application blindly, thinking that you don't have errors, you don't have errors. So you just do npm run build. So this npm run build checks if there are errors. It's building the application, it's checking as it's building, it's also checking if there's any loophole, right? If there's any loophole, if there's any defects in your web application, it raises the flag that something is wrong. Probably you've not installed this particular package, or you're getting another type of error, or you know they are getting a syntax error, you're getting a runtime error, any kind of error. This npm run build notifies the developer in Next.js that something is wrong with your web app. Do not push. Do not push. It sends a warning sign, a warning signal on how, to prevent you from pushing your web application, right? So, you can see that it's building now. It's checking. It's checking if there's any problem with my application. Obviously, there's not going to be any problem in my application because I've not built anything, I've not done anything. So this is just a way of me showing to you guys on whether there's going to be an error or not. But definitely there's not going to be error because I've not really done anything. But this is just a way of showing you what you do when you build out your first Next.js project. So you can see there are no errors. There are actually no errors here. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit on the like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, remember to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.